Hey everyone, this is Walt.
And Melissa.
From Mouse Talk. Welcome in, especially if you're joining us on the replay. Welcome in. Tonight, Melissa and I are doing our Disney Talk Thursday. First one for 2019.
Oh, yeah.
Hey. Hey.
Hi, Rhiannon. Hi, Steve.
Rhiannon and Steve, welcome in.
Yay.
Quickly, for those watching on the replay, thank you for joining us. If you're a first-time person to the to Mouse Talk, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Just hit that subscribe button and also give us a thumbs up. And also the bell notification. That way you're notified every time we do a new video. And tonight we're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to talk about our 2019 goals for Mouse Talk. Hey, Dee, welcome in. Brian, Steve, Rhiannon. Wow, everybody, welcome in. Chris, what's going on? My Disney Park memories. Hi. I'm sorry.
We were going to say it in
unison.
Unison.
Yeah, in stereo.
Happy New Year.
So, again, if you're first coming in, first-timers, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel. If you're not, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe again. No, I'm just kidding.
Not possible.
Can you do that?
No.
I don't know if you can do that or not. But anyway, welcome in, everybody. So, we thought, I've seen some other people do some, like, 2019 goals, videos.
Oh,
hey, Miguel, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. And I said, you know what? We should do a goal video because we always kind of slack on our videos.
We definitely did since our trip. We have things we were supposed to do videos for, and
which we're gonna
restaurant things. And this end of the year has been kind of a mishmash of just craziness.
Yes, for sure.
So we're gonna look to do better in the new year.
My Disney Park memories. Happy New Year to you too. Thanks for coming in, everybody. Rhiannon, hope that baby's doing well.
Oh, thanks, Brian.
Oh, thank you. Wow, Brian, I appreciate that. Thank you. You definitely didn't have to do that, but thank you. Definitely appreciate that. But yeah, guys, welcome in. Definitely appreciate you being here. Hope everybody had a good New Year. We didn't do anything. We just stayed home the whole time.
Hey, Dougie.
Hey, Dougie, welcome in. Welcome in. But we thought about it, and we said, you know, last year we kind of slacked, especially at the end of the year on our videos. So we're going to do something a little bit different. 28 and a half weeks.
Hey, Rhiannon.
Congrats, Rhiannon.
So excited.
It is exciting. It is. And we thought, well, let's think about some goals we can put forth for this year. Yeah, thanks, Brian. Yeah, anything to boost our subs. And that's one of our goals. That was one of our goals. We thought about it, and, you know, we teeter along. And I think a lot of it is the fact that, you know, we don't put out a ton of content. And we're hoping to change that. So that's one of our goals this year is to definitely put out more videos. And obviously on Twitter, we'd like to get to 500 followers. We're at 300. We passed 300, which is great. And then we said we're going to hopefully get to about 1,500 subs on YouTube. Yeah, we're at like 1144, which is fantastic, and we definitely appreciate everybody. But we thought maybe we'd up our game a little bit.
Yeah.
We hope.
If we get more consistent and put more content out, I think we're more likely to do that.
Yeah.
So we've just got to be more, what's the word I'm
active.
looking for? Yeah, but just make the time.
Right.
Because instead of making excuses.
Right, exactly. We have to be more organized with it and actually be proactive, I guess is maybe the word. And I'm sure a lot of you guys know, Miguel, I'm sure you know, and a lot of the other folks that go out there and post videos all the time. It's not easy. I mean, it can be time consuming, and life happens.
Yeah, especially when you're working and you have families and you want to do more. You always have good intentions. Chris wants more Cam. Cam, you hear that? He's too busy chewing on his bed.
Yeah, that might help, Chris. You never know. It might. Absolutely.
Maybe we'll just film Camden eating his dog bed and see if that gets some, some views.
And that's part of what I'm hoping to do a little bit more of is some other stuff outside of just the live streams here. It is rough, for sure. You know, just something. Maybe go to one of the parks around here. We can take a day and go up to we have like Hershey Park, Kings Dominion, Busch Gardens, Williamsburg near us. But we also have Six Flags, but we have a lot of other historical sites around here.
Oh, yeah.
We have Fort McHenry, which is very important in U.S. history. We have Washington, D.C. We have Philadelphia, which isn't that far away. We have West Virginia, which has a lot of beautiful mountains and stuff like that. So we have things that we could do, and we are hoping to possibly branch out a little bit with that.
You're right, Miguel. I think adulting has been the biggest challenge for me lately.
That's exactly right. It's true. And, of course, I'm starting back to school to try to finish up, so that's part of it, too.
I would love to, Rhiannon. Someday.
Well, no, but we could do that. But we could, like, Mount Vernon is another one. We're not far from Mount Vernon. So that's definitely something we could do. Yeah, diversifying. Yep, trying to make in a little bit of other stuff, too. It's still Disney centric, but with us being so far away from Disney, it's hard for us to do live streams there, obviously, because we're not there all the time. Now maybe that'll change in the future.
He said again.
Again. Again for the 50,000th time.
Yeah, at least.
But we'll see. So that's kind of our goals, and hopefully we'll get there. And you guys are always great with that, and we'll keep doing our normal live streams and stuff like that. And of course, our podcasts are coming back as well. We're going to start preparing our first podcast. It'll be a little bit different than what you're normally used to. Normally podcasts are on your iTunes or other things like that. This will be on YouTube, where it'll be an entire podcast on YouTube. So we're gonna test it next week, I think, or the week after, and see if we can do it.
Yeah, because not everybody uses iTunes, and I know Brian was just saying he doesn't really have his account anymore, and I think YouTube's much more accessible, and you can listen to it. I know I'll listen to some people's vlogs and things in the car, not even watch the videos, just so I can be a part of it. Hey, Ray J!
Hey, Ray J, welcome in!
But, so that might make it simpler for more people and get more content out there, and I know some people have mentioned that they've missed our podcast, so we can kind of present it in a different manner, but still do the same thing.
Yeah, absolutely. And the podcasts are nice too. We always enjoyed doing the podcast. That's where we started, but that's what we did first. We did podcasting first, and then moved from it to videos. But I think I liked the podcasting. It was fun. Didn't you agree?
Oh, absolutely. Just life kind of got away with us, and just a lot of things going on, and things that we had to change up temporarily. So we're hoping to kind of reel everything back in and get back to where we need to be. Yeah,
so that way, and it'll make it more fun for you guys too. And so that's what we're looking to do for goals-wise. And milestones, we're actually really close to 200,000 views, which I know doesn't sound like a lot. Some people get that on one video. But we're close. We're getting there. We're getting close to our goal of 200,000 views and monetization. We're hoping at some point to finally get there. I know that we are officially under... they are in the process of reviewing it, so hopefully any day now we'll get that approval. Hey, Rob!
Rob!
Welcome in.
Thanks for joining
Happy
us.
New Year. Same to you, pal. Same to you. We're just talking about our goals for 2019, some milestones, some ideas of some things we might be doing differently to kind of hopefully bring a little bit more and better content.
No, just more content. I mean, we just really have been lacking in anything other than our live streams. We really haven't. Walt's been doing a good job posting a few here and there, but I've been kind of absent from that process. So,
oh, thanks, Chris. I didn't know that. I didn't realize you went back more than once. Thank you.
That's awesome.
Usually, I always thought those videos they're all one and done. It's funny too. One of our videos that's actually been doing really well lately is the Disney in January video. It's gotten like 1,000 views over the last 21 days. It's crazy. Now, 1,000 views may not be a lot to somebody, but for us, that's a lot. I couldn't believe it.
Oh, thanks.
Oh, hey, you know what? If we do, we do. If we don't, we don't. It's not that big a deal. We do this because we love to interact with you guys. It's a good way for us to make friends, and we consider all of you. We don't have any friends.
Making friends on our own. So...
Because we don't have any.
Pathetically, it's like online dating. Online friending.
Online friending, there you
go.
Will
you guys be our friends?
Yeah. But no, we've met some really, really awesome people, and we've always been glad we've done this. Don't you agree?
Yes.
What are you laughing
No,
at?
but it's nice to meet people that have the same interests.
Yes.
Because I find, as I've mentioned in other things,
Nobody
you don't see any of our actual, friends that we see every day or family on here with us because they don't really share our love of Disney.
Right.
And that's a big thing for us. So,
we
do have to find friends with mutual interests.
It's true. And that's where you guys come in.
Yay.
Yeah, exactly. So, we'll see what happens.
Our friends think we're all geeks.
I know. They're all like, why do you go back to Disney again? Didn't you see everything the last time you went?
I know. They don't get it.
They don't get it.
I know
at
you're
all.
right, Ross, because it's January again. Yeah, people are traveling. That's why that video is popular. Because the February video is starting to pick up too, and that's because people are looking to travel in the next coming month. So it makes sense. I like that goal, Brian.
That's a great goal, Brian. That's probably unattainable.
Yeah, you never know though.
You never know.
Miracles can happen.
They can.
Here's hoping.
Here's hoping. That's exactly right.
So fine with that.
Yep.
So.
Brian, you're going to be our tour guide if we come out there, so be ready.
Oh, he knows. He's ready, right? That's funny. Thanks, Rob.
You're funny.
Oh, bro.
Oh, my gosh. It's so funny. So, we'll see what happens, but we're going to have more videos. I actually have one I'm getting ready to do. I'm going to do another one of the premieres for it, kind of talking about 2019 and what's coming to Disney in 2019. So that ought to be a fun video. I've already done the recording of the audio. Now I got to get the video and all together. Yeah, amen, Ray J. That's exactly right. It's so important. And just touching on that, Meg had a video yesterday, a live stream, talking about, being happy in life and being positive and staying away from the negative. And it's so important.
Oh, I'm sorry, Miguel. We missed your question. And
what was his question?
Chris had to answer it for him. He asked if our podcast was all about Disney.
Oh, and yeah, I'm sorry.
It basically was. We would share news about happenings in the Disney parks. It would mostly be focused on Florida. We would mention a few things about Disneyland. Maybe
always continental, but yeah, very much about continental U.S. In the parks in the in the U.S. But yes, we would talk specifically about Walt Disney World. But Melissa hit it right on the head. But we would sprinkle in some Disneyland stuff too as well. If there was something major coming to Disneyland, we included it. Right. But if there was something major coming to Shanghai, we would include it. Or Tokyo Disney, we would put that in our podcast. We had a good time with it. We talked about events, we talked about refurbishments, we talked about all kinds of different things. And then we would do like special stuff at the end, maybe do a review of a restaurant or something like that. It was a good time.
Top fives. We would even do like fun facts about things about Disney that people might not know. Or I would read into information about certain Disney movies. Like if it happened to be the anniversary of a movie, I'd find some fun facts that people might not know about. So we'll try to incorporate a lot of that again, as well as maybe make some changes to keep it fresh.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, and what was really nice too is at the end of it, around the park section. That's exactly right, Chris. And the other thing we would do is at the end of it, we'd always give shout-outs to folks. We did our best not to overlap people all the time. We wanted to get new people in shout-outs. Hey, Abby, welcome in.
Abby.
How's the training coming for the marathon? Hope you're doing well.
I'm still stuffed from New Year's and Christmas. I don't think I can run a block, let alone a marathon.
I don't think I can run from here to the bathroom.
And not get winded.
Exactly.
We are so out of shape. That's something else we've been talking about, our goals for 2019. Walt and I are going to work together to try to change all that.
And lose some of that, if you know what I mean.
But more so just feel better.
She says she's dead, I'm sure. Hey, at least you're doing it, Abby. That's great. I wish we could say we were.
Oh, we
will.
We have not been to Disneyland Paris. We have not been outside of Walt Disney World.
Yeah, we haven't really been outside the country, really. Well, we went to the Bahamas, but other than that,
Canada.
You've been to Canada. I haven't.
But other than that,
that's
no.
It.
But bucket list for sure.
Absolutely. Yeah.
We really want to get to Europe. I'd love to go. There's so many places.
Oh my gosh, yes, me too.
We'd love to travel. And we're getting closer to that. Our youngest getting ready to go off to college. And if we can make it work, we're going to try to do some traveling. And we can probably afford more for just having 2 of us travel instead of 4 of us. So we'll see what happens.
But one of my main goals in 2019 is to hopefully, if we get back down to Disney, is to meet some of you guys that are down there. Dee and Miguel, Arjons and Resort TV 1, and meet with them a little bit more. We met them. We said hi to them for 5 minutes, but that was it. A couple of the other ones that are down there, we'd love to meet some people. That would be fun.
Almost, Chris.
It would. It would be a lot of fun to meet those folks. Corey's down there now, Corey Fiasco. It would be nice to meet some of these folks, and that's part of our goal too. Chris, you're right. We're almost there.
And look what Dougie said. To be honest, I think looking back, we keep criticizing our last trip, and that actually I think is the worst trip we've ever had. We totally messed up our trip, our most recent trip. We have so many regrets. It actually bothers me. The more we talk about it and think about it, I kind of want to just
talk about
even when I look up my pictures, I'm like, we hardly took any pictures. We hardly.
I don't know what we did. We were like in a daze.
I need a redo. So I am so bummed out. That was like. I don't know what we did. We were supposed to meet up with Dee and Miguel. We were supposed to do this. We were supposed to do that. And I don't know what happened. I think we left our brains in the car or something. I don't even want to talk about that trip anymore. The trip before that and before that.
It was great. Yeah, they were great.
Some fabulous trips. But
I think part of it, too, is our last trip, we went for almost 4 full days less than what we normally would. So that played into it a little bit, too. Yes, we'll always have Camden to come home to.
He is always so happy to see us. So that's always the best thing about dogs. He starts that whimpering and whining and wagging his butt and his tail.
Yeah, he does.
He's so funny. I love it.
Miguel, I know Corey and Haley are down there now. I would like to meet them too. Corey, I gotta say this. Corey was on the Diz Unplugged.
Yeah.
I was watching him. He was there with Pete and Craig and a couple of the other ones. They were at Club Cool today. I think it was today. He was in one of their videos.
Drinking Beverly.
It was like a Facebook live stream. Drinking Beverly. It was so cool to see him. I'm like, hey, there's Corey. So that was kind of neat. Make sure you go check out that video.
Okay. Your worst Walt Disney World trip will seem like a dream.
Is Disneyland Paris that bad, Dougie?
Really?
It didn't seem like it. Some of the videos that I've seen, it looked pretty good.
We have to incorporate it into other stops in Europe, so it's not our only thing if we did go. But
yeah.
Actually, to be honest, Walt Disney World Paris is probably the least on my list of the ones I would pick to go to first, especially since they're bringing Ratatouille to Florida.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
But yeah, I definitely would love to do Tokyo or Shanghai. Obviously, Disneyland. I would pick those above Paris any day.
Yep.
So.
I don't know if you guys watched it, but on Tuesday night I did a Disney dining bracket challenge. I don't know. I know Dougie and a few others were there. That was a lot of fun. We did the first round. We'll finish it up next week, but that's a lot of fun. Dining is so important too, and so we'll have to see.
Oh, that doesn't surprise me, Doug. You said the cast members are rude. Are French people known to be kind of rude too? Anyway,
I don't know.
Just in general, especially to Americans, probably. So.
Steve said that it made him hungry. It made me hungry too, Steve. Man, the one thing I learned from that bracket challenge was how many restaurants we have not tried at Disney. And we've tried a lot. We really have. We've made a concerted effort to really do a lot of them. But there are so many that we have not done. And there are a lot left, even for me, the picky eater, that I want to do.
I know, and Chris is right. It was fun till Boma got eliminated. I'm with you there.
I'm sorry. It was the matchup. And that matchup, I was picking the Hoop-Dee-Doo review. I'm sorry. But what do I know? So those are some of our goals, some of our expectations, hopefully. But we want to know from you guys, and we're serious about this, if there were videos that you think we should do that maybe we haven't touched on, things we haven't touched on, is there anything out there that you think maybe we should do? Any suggestions for videos? Within reason?
Yeah, right.
Dougie, that's for you. No, I'm just kidding.
And Brian.
And Brian,
No,
yes.
we can't come to Disneyland just right now.
But we do. We want to try to branch out and do mostly, I still want to stay with Disney because that's kind of our first love. But we want to do other things too, just to give you a little bit of, variety, definitely. Because like Miguel was saying, diversity means everything. If you can get different types of videos in there, it'll help to bring in more people. You're not just restricted to one niche, I guess is the word, So we'll have to see what we can do with that. But yeah, we were thinking about different videos tonight. We almost did, and I think we'll do it on next week's show, is our top 10 songs, Disney songs. You were talking about that. We just didn't get it ready in time. Yeah, we have a lot, actually, Dougie, over here where we live in Maryland, and that's where we are. We have a ton of local history, important history in the United States in our area. We really, really do. And we're lucky with that. One of the best places we've ever gone, one of my favorites was Mount Vernon, where George Washington lived. That's one of my favorites. Didn't you like that?
And he even says local stories. We even have the Babe Ruth Museum.
Yeah, Babe Ruth was born here in Maryland. Yep.
And that's kind of fun, and things like that. So
yeah, that's a good idea.
Things we could find. That's a good idea too.
Yeah, we could do the stuff like that too. That's not a bad idea.
Say, Miss, wasn't that famous movie filmed here in Maryland?
Oh yeah, the Blair Witch.
The Blair Witch Project.
The Blair Witch Project
was
in Maryland. I don't remember the area, Marriottsville or something like that.
But what did they call? It's actually the name of the town is real, but it really didn't. I've forgotten the name of it in the movie.
Yeah, Chris, you're right. Kings Dominion, Hershey Park, Busch Gardens. And you're right, and that's what we were saying earlier. There's
Six Flags close to. There's one in Maryland too.
Yep. So. Yeah, they're all over. So there's plenty of stuff. We're lucky in that respect. And like I said, Dougie, we have Fort McHenry right here too, where the Star Spangled Banner was written. Francis Scott Key. That's here. There's all kinds of different things that we have in the area. So
even Federal Hill is a nice place to visit. You get a good view of the Inner Harbor and. It's not as safe as it used to be.
No. But we're close to D.C. too, and you can go down to D.C. and there's a lot of that.
We've been discussing that for a long time. So the thing is, we've been to all those places, but it's actually been a good number of years. So it really we need a refresher, and go back would be a good time to start doing that if we can.
Cool, Chris. That's really cool. You're going to Kings Dominion in the summer. That's awesome. Kings Dominion was probably the last theme park we went to around this area. It's been a while.
No, probably Hershey Park.
Maybe Hershey. I can't remember now.
Kings Dominion's a little further away.
Yeah, it is. It's more of southern Virginia.
Kids were pretty little. So I think Hershey is probably the last park we've been to. And it's been at least 6 or 7 years, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's been a while. And let me tell you, Hershey Park and Kings Dominion are good parks. They're not Disney. No. They're not. But they're good parks. They really are, especially Hershey. Because Hershey has the chocolate world. But it also has the chocolate world. Yeah. That area. And they have like a little ride inside there, like a dark ride, on how they make the chocolate and all. It's really cool. We'll have to do that. That'd be fun.
Oh, yeah, Dougie. You'd have all kinds of cool stuff being in Scotland. Oh, my gosh.
Yes.
I'm Scottish.
Oh my gosh, so living in Scotland, I would love to visit Scotland and see some of the castles that they have over there in the air, in the landscaping. I bet it's beautiful. Yeah, Hershey, Miguel. I tell you what, Hershey would be a fun park for you and the family too. The kids would love Hershey Park. It's a neat little park. They have some good stuff, and they've really evolved. They really have.
Now, Cedar Point, is that Ohio?
Yes. Yeah.
I don't think we're super far.
But Cedar Point is
like 5 hours?
Yeah,
maybe?
But Cedar Point is the big, that's where all the big roller coasters are.
Yeah, which wouldn't be up my alley, but I still wouldn't mind going.
Dougie's going to hunt Nessie.
There you go. I love it.
That's what you could do, Dougie. You could do a video on Loch Ness and talk about the history of it and the myth behind, the Loch Ness monster. And then you could go swimming underneath and see if you can find her.
There you go.
I'm just kidding. Can anybody actually swim in that water? I've never seen anybody actually in that water. It's probably too cold.
18 roller coasters.
Exactly. Yes, I agree. I'm not even sure that I would like it, Chris, because that's a lot, man. And I'm not a big roller coaster guy.
That's funny.
There you go. See, I'm telling you, it'd be cool. I'll watch. That would be a fun video.
Remember your sister went to Scotland and she brought back a Nessie toy or something for...
Oh, that's right.
For Mason when she came back. He was still little.
Yeah.
That was funny. True.
Oh my gosh. Hey, did you guys hear that now, I don't know if anybody heard, but the Tomorrowland Speedway is now closed. Now it's closed due to the fact that, with the Tron construction, they've now closed Tomorrowland Speedway. And, Miguel, I don't know if you guys have been over to Magic Kingdom lately. Have you seen it? And I don't really know if they said how long it was going to be closed.
Oh. That's so funny. Oh, my God. Yeah, thank God, right? I'm with you, Chris.
Yeah, I mean,
no fumes.
It doesn't bother me.
No annoying little cars that don't go and can't stop.
And you can't push down on the pedal. My gosh.
Yeah, and the one time I did it, I went with Mason, and he made me, and I had to cross over because he wanted me to do the gas part while he steered. It was just a nightmare. I'm like, we were never
like this the whole time. Oh,
like,
it was horrible. I can't do it. I'm not a big fan of it.
Yeah.
Well, Disney pumps out smells, so hopefully they're not.
To the smellitizer. Is that what that's called? The smellitizer?
Yeah, exactly. No problem, Miguel. No problem at all. Totally. We'll be here for a little while longer, so if you can make it back, great. If not, we definitely appreciate you coming in, for sure.
Well, like those candles that,
What? I don't know what she's thinking.
The candles that when we did the show with, why am I...
Oh, with Rowan?
Rowan.
Yeah, oh yeah, those candles. Hey,
Noah.
Candles,
hey, Noah.
Welcome in, buddy.
That bring up the Disney sense.
Right.
Maybe they should do a, Speedway.
Well, they do. They definitely pump in. No, God, no. Don't do that. Yeah, Dougie. Chris, I hope not, man. I don't want them pumping in those smells. No, absolutely not. It'll be nice, though, to be able to walk over that way and not have to worry about whether or not you just lost 2 years off your life because of the smells you just inhaled.
More brain cells that I can't afford to lose.
Oh, my gosh. But what'll really be interesting when they bring back the Speedway is this is a good time for them to take and refurbish that area as well.
Yeah.
To upgrade that a little bit, to make it a little bit more appealing, and maybe do something with the cars. I'm hoping that they've been taking this time into account and have been prepared.
I'm surprised they wouldn't announce it unless they're waiting because if it's going to be a while, or maybe it's just going to be a surprise, or they're just going to surprise us with the same old thing.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what they're going to do, but I do know that it's down now, and I don't know how long it's going to be down, but it's going to be down. They didn't give a time. I don't think they gave a time specifically as to when it was coming back.
Probably because they don't know. You know? But even they would normally say indefinitely, right? If they really didn't have the time frame.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know if they did or not.
So, May 18th.
What's May 18th? No, is that when you're going back to Disney?
Well,
oh, is that when they're going to... Oh, okay. Thank you. That's when they're going to reopen it. Thank you. That's cool.
Oh, that would be so cool, Chris. That's a really good idea.
They could do that.
Yeah.
They could make it Sugar Rush. Absolutely.
That would be fun.
Well, it depends. It depends on what they do with it.
No, if they fixed it up and did that, that's an awesome idea. I don't know why I haven't heard that come up before, but that makes total sense. And then you get your Wreck-It Ralph theming in there.
Yep, absolutely. Something, yep. I agree.
It fits perfectly. I think that's a really great idea.
Yeah. And also over at, I was just looking at this earlier, the Odyssey over at Epcot, that's the area over to, if you're coming from World Showcase heading back towards Spaceship Earth, the Odyssey is that building off to the right that's always closed. Well, they now have reopened that, and that whole thing's been totally refurbished to try to check that out. Hey, Downscale, welcome in.
Hey, Dole with Dad.
Jeff, welcome in, buddy. How you doing? We're doing good. We're doing good. We're talking about our 2019 goals and milestones and aspirations and talking about a few other things as well. Ray J, I did hear that. Mario Kart is coming. They're really going to, Universal's going to try to really take advantage of the whole Nintendo world and try to make a run at Disney for sure.
That's going to be a big thing. That's going to be huge.
Oh, it will be. It will be.
Here we go again, the back and forth, you know.
Yeah, absolutely, all the time.
Yep, it's their turn.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree. Yeah, but the Odyssey looks really nice. I like what they've done with it. They've really changed it around. They've really remodeled it, made it look a little nicer. That's the Odyssey.
Oh, okay. Well, I just brought up a picture because I couldn't.
That's what it looks like inside now.
So what are they using it for?
They're using it just for like an area where you can relax and go in there and eat and stuff like that.
Okay.
It looks really nice. I'm glad they've done it. It'll really be good for festivals because it'll help to take some of that excess of folks and they can go in here to eat, drink. You know, they do have a little area in there for food as well.
Lots of space, it looks like.
Lots of space. There's a food service counter in there as well. Make sure you check it out if you guys are down there again soon. Go into the Odyssey. It looks really, really nice.
Nice, yeah, definitely a lot of space.
And I'm hoping that means now that they're going to have this area open all the time. Because if you remember in the past, if there was no festival, which I know isn't that often at Disney or at Epcot anymore, but when there was no festival, it wasn't open.
Well, it's interesting because the pictures you're showing online, they have a lot of tables, but they're tables like you stand at.
They're standing.
Have chairs.
No.
So there doesn't really appear to be a lot of seating. So if you are looking to sit down, this probably isn't.
You could probably sit on the floor.
You just park it on the carpet.
Yeah, and it's nice.
Which is fine because it looks like they put new carpet in and all that good stuff. So at least in the hot weather, it's going to get you out of the sun. And that's a plus, too. Yeah.
Now, Scott, you're right. The patents on what they're going to be doing with Nintendo World, they do look amazing. I agree 100%. Hey, Archangel, welcome in. Welcome in. Thanks for joining us. Hope you're doing well.
At first, I thought that was a typo, Brian. Hit that lick button.
Hey, Dougie. Dougie, no problem, buddy. Appreciate you stopping in. Good night. Thanks again. We definitely appreciate the support. Say good night to Dougie.
Good night, Dougie. Go look for that Loch Ness for us. Some pictures of Nessie. Hey, Archangel. Yes, to chocolate.
Brian, yes, no, not to me. I'm just kidding. I'm not a big chocolate fan.
Yes, you are.
Well, I like chocolate, but I can't eat chocolate alone, standalone. It has to have something with it, whether it's caramel, whether it's nuts or something like that. I gotta have something with it.
Like even if he has brownies, he likes nuts in them, and he'll actually pick the nuts out of the brownies and eat them, and then leave the brownie pieces in a pile. And he'll give them to me.
I'm weird. Like, I can't help it. What can I say?
Thing, but I'll eat I like chocolate anyway.
Hey, Corey, what's going on?
Thanks for coming in.
Welcome in. We watched your video.
Yeah, your outtakes.
Your outtakes the other day. They were awesome, man. They were
hilarious.
they were great. They were great.
It was just last night. We were.
Is this Corey or is it Stephanie? I think I'm not sure who it is, but welcome in. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Definitely appreciate it. We got a celebrity in the house.
I
Corey's
know.
in. Corey Meets World's in here.
Very
Are you kidding me?
cool.
We're very honored. So thank
we
you.
are. We love your videos.
Yeah, you guys do great videos.
And your little one is so cute.
Yeah, she is.
She's
She is very
adorable.
cute. Absolutely.
Mm.
Anybody hasn't gone out to Corey Meets World, make sure you sub to their channel. They have a great channel. They do great work. Oh, it is Corey. Welcome in. Good to see you. Yeah, we had a great time watching your outtakes the other day. They were great. Yeah, we were just talking about what we wanted to do for some new videos being up this way. I know you were up this way not too far. You were not too long ago. You were up in D.C., and that was great. We're like 25 minutes outside of D.C.
Except I'm mad at you for saying Stephanie has a big nose. She doesn't.
You're funny. Yeah, they were hilarious. But yeah, we were just looking at the Odyssey. The new, the new refurb on the Odyssey looks great. I like what they did with it. I'm really hoping they keep it open all the time. And then of course now they Disney Dining has dropped, and this is the first time I think Disney Dining has ever dropped in January. I don't remember it ever dropping this early in the year.
It's usually what, August?
Yeah,
August, September.
Yeah,
October?
well, it's usually in the summer or late spring.
Right.
For those dates
Right.
when you were saying.
That's what I meant.
Yeah, it dropped early this year.
Wow. That's right. We were talking about that. I feel like I just kind of.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I thought I meant.
Well, I think what a lot of people are saying is that they think Disney did it to try to get folks to come early in 2019 because they know what the end of 2019 is going to be like.
Very true.
So that could be it. That could be exactly why they're doing it. 2019 is going to be so busy, especially once Galaxy's Edge opens. I don't know how they're going to handle the amount of people that are going to be there. It's going to be unbelievable.
Brian, Chocoholics. I'm a foodaholic, so.
What email did you get, Brian?
Is he talking about your post about the Chocoholics? Is that a real thing? Chocoholics Anonymous?
I don't know. Is it? It might be. You never know. I don't know.
It is.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't know.
I don't know about you guys, but the free dining to me, to get free dining, first off, you have to stay, I think, at a deluxe resort. It has to be a deluxe.
It was moderate.
Well, then
It used to be.
Well, a quick service. You get the free quick service if you stay at a
moderate.
No, at a value. It might be, and you guys might know better than me. Is it moderate and deluxe that you get the free dining?
I think he means about the dining. Brian got the email.
Oh, about the dining. Yes, from Mickey Travels. Yep, absolutely. Yeah, that dining. I don't know how much of a value that really is.
Okay. Well, if it's free.
Well, it's free, but I mean,
if you're already planning to go, of course it's a good value if you're going to get it at no cost. We paid for the quick service dining, and that we don't think is worth it.
Right? No.
But if you're getting it for free, of course it is. That's free food. And if you only have to stay at a value resort if you're planning to go anyway, that's a win.
But I guess,
sure.
I mean, but
absolutely.
And that's the one thing about being a DVC person is we are ineligible.
Get it.
Yeah, we're ineligible for free dining.
Yeah.
So we got it a couple times. Well, we got it at least once, I know. But we'd have to do it again.
They changed it up then because to get the table, it used to be you could stay at a value resort and get the table service. You could get the regular dining plan. So they definitely changed it over the years because we got the regular dining plan where you had the one quick service, one table service, and it was like one or two snacks the way it used to be. And we could stay wherever because we always stayed at value resorts before we were DVC. So it's almost too bad. You know, I see why they're doing it, but it's kind of unfortunate that they're making you, because if those people can afford to stay at a deluxe resort, they probably don't really need free dining.
That's true. That's probably
but
true.
I mean, unless they're rolling in whatever they're going to pay to stay at those higher end resorts. So Disney knows they're not really losing out on any money. That's why they're doing it. So I guess it just depends where you're at.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. And that's the other thing too, is when you talk about videos, and Corey and them were talking about it, it's true. The videos are so time consuming. And I don't know what's more time consuming. Is it the actually doing the video or the editing of the video that takes up the most time. I would think, hey, Joshua Wilkins, welcome in.
Hey,
Happy New
Josh.
Year. I would think that probably the editing takes the most amount of time because you got to be really meticulous. You got to make sure you have the right thing and that it's, there's continuity there as to, when you go to the next scene, that it's continuous and flows well.
I know, I wish we did have a clone, but I'd send my clone to my job. And then we could go out and do whatever we wanted to make videos all day. That's where my clone would go to work.
Yeah. And Jeff, I agree. I think it's got to be the editing because for me, I don't know. Because for us, we would do it a lot like Corey and them do it. I don't like the idea of having to splice together a lot of stuff and doing a lot of editing. I would just do several takes until we got it right the first time. That's what we did on our podcast. We would take 6 and 7 takes sometimes before we even got it right. Didn't we?
We'd have some days where we just look at each other and just start laughing. We're like, that's it, whatever.
It's true.
And then some days where we yell at each other because we just couldn't get it together. But it's still a lot of fun.
Yes, and that's the other thing too, Brian. Going back to the dining, you have to pay the full rate for the room if you're going to get the free dining. You can't combine a discount with the free dining for sure. Yeah, we tried. Jeff, we try. We try to get it in one take if we can.
Try.
Because I don't want to have to splice it together because it's so time-consuming.
Now, Corey, I think you guys do a fabulous job. And I really love to watch when you go places and eat because you give such great descriptions of your food when you try it. And I don't know, I think you guys do a fabulous job. We really enjoy it.
And that's why when we do our dining reviews, I can't do dining reviews without Melissa ever. Because that's where I think she excels, is in her description of the food as well. She does a really good job of describing the food, what it's like, because she's good at it. But she's also a very good cook and a very good baker. She's good at what she does, and she understands food really well, and she knows how to describe it for folks. I couldn't do that. I would just say, oh, it's good.
Yeah, but you guys take really good job of describing it, what it's like, the flavor you're getting, what you like about it. Because I get annoyed when I watch other people's vlogs when they go try food and they'll show a snippet of it and not even describe it. Or it's one of those things where that's not a dining review to me. I want to see what it is. I want to see you taste it. I want to see the reaction you have, what you think it tastes like. Because for me, I love food and that's a big deal for me. I guess people that aren't as into food as I am might not agree with that. They just like to see a quick picture and oh, I liked it, I didn't like it. So
that's true. And Chris, you're right. That's exactly why too, is because she's adventurous with her food and I'm not. So what would I be reviewing? I'd be reviewing hamburgers, chicken, steak, fries, stuff like that. Hey, you travel vlogs, welcome in.
Hey.
Happy New Year to you.
Awesome.
It's true. It's true. But I don't.
Hash. Actually, the Hawaiian spam hash is good.
Is it?
Yeah, I had it at Although they have some. Was that the one at Food and Wine? Because I don't think I got a chance. They had something similar at Flower and Garden. I can't remember which one. That might have been the other hash. But I know it was good. I think I wanted to try the hash. We just didn't get to it because there were so many things we wanted to try at Food and Wine this past year. So.
Brian, I would love for Melissa to do the dining reviews by herself. She won't do them.
Anything solo.
She doesn't like to do any of the videos solo at all.
Walt has the charisma here.
No, I don't. No, I really don't. She won't do it. I've told her to do it.
I'm scared.
She just won't do it. She's
Maybe
afraid.
I could have a foodie co-host. Someone could come on with
there
me and
there
we
you
could
go.
do it together.
That's what you
Any
can do.
volunteers, Brian?
There you go.
You could come. We'll do a split screen and we'll talk about food. We could be the Brian and Melissa show.
Hey.
What do you think?
Brian doesn't like my
Brian
food
and
reviews.
Melissa food reviews.
Yeah.
There you go.
Or Dan. You get Dan on too.
Yeah, and you don't
Dan
want me
loves it.
doing the ride reviews because I'll be like, nope, I didn't do that. I was scared.
Yeah, exactly.
Nope, I didn't do that. I was scared.
But you travel logs. You make a good point. It's important. First off, I want to know what the menu is. Then I want to know what it is you've ordered, the price of what you ordered, and then what you thought of it.
Atmosphere.
Yes. Atmosphere. It's all dining experience is all about experience. It's not just the food. It's the waiter. It's the service. It's the atmosphere. It's, everything about it.
Hey, John.
Hey, John. Welcome in. Happy New Year to you. I hope you're doing well. I'm reading down scales. He says, Josh, it requires a time adjustment system that will allow you to edit live by bending space-time to return before the editing was required. Oh, okay. Interesting.
Yeah, Corey, you could do a great job storytelling. All of your vlogs always have great content, and you keep it simple, and you just tell it as it is, and it's really great.
Yeah, and it's important because what that'll do is if you're able to have that and really give a good review of something and be in depth like that, when you're thorough like that, it gives people the trust to come back for the next video, that they know that they're going to get the same thing the next time out. So I agree. Hey, Jen, welcome in.
Hey, Jen. And you're enjoyable, you work well together, you have good charisma, you and Stephanie, and all of that comes together and makes a really great content. So
it's true. It's true.
It really does.
Hey, Miguel, welcome back, buddy.
Hey. Yeah, Brian, self-confidence, I lack in that a little bit.
Yeah, well, you know, I've tried her to do it, and what's the worst thing that can happen is it just, well, never mind. I keep forgetting who I'm talking about here. Trust me. What's the worst that could happen?
She'll start crying online.
Yeah, she'll start crying.
Yeah, but Meg cries on her vlogs, and it's okay.
But not because she's messing up.
No, exactly. Because she's happy, usually.
Oh, good. Yeah. Oh, my gosh. But we try. We do. I think, and I'm not patting ourselves on our back, I think our food reviews are pretty good. And we try to make it. We try to do our food reviews the same way we would want them done.
See, Jen likes the idea of me and Brian doing a food
I know.
show. And you could join us too, Jen. I don't know. Are you as much of a foodie as Brian is?
No, she said she wasn't.
Oh, I missed that part. Okay, so never mind.
John, I am excited for the Captain Marvel movie. And, of course, Endgame, I can't wait for. I did a vlog on Endgame as well, a live stream, if you guys want to go check that out. But, yeah, I'm very excited for it. I'm probably more excited yet a little bit have some trepidation about Endgame, but yes, very excited.
Oh, wow, 6 to 7 hours.
I agree, Chris.
Yeah,
I agree, Chris, 100%. The goal would be for Melissa to do a solo video. I agree. At least one. That's your goal.
Fine.
There it is.
I got to write it in my little book.
Well, see, Corey, and that's interesting. So shooting...
But solo was a flop, so we can't...
Corey, when you talk about that prep, shooting, editing, optimizing, deployment, yeah, I guess you're right. I mean, see, that's a lot. That's a lot. It's hard to do a ton of videos because you're taking up a lot of time. Absolutely. Yes, mess-ups are a part of getting better, Brian. 100%. I agree.
That's true.
Yep. Yep, John, Star Wars Galaxy's Edge is right around the corner, buddy. It won't be long now. We were just talking about that. 2019, part of me wants to tell people, don't go in 2019. It's going to be so busy.
I have no desire. None. Not there. I mean, I'd go to other parts of the park. I would go to other parks.
You travel vlogs. I have not heard of Magic Journeys. I'll have to look them up. We'll have to look at their videos, too, and see how their reviews are. Absolutely. We always like to see different ones to get... The other reason why I watch videos as well is to learn. To see how people do their videos and to take tips from others, because it's important. Because in our videos, most of the time in our vlogs, in our videos, you don't see us. It's all commentary, and we splice in pictures. That's all we do. It's all about the information for us. You know, you guys aren't there to see us. You're there to see the food, or you're there to get the information. That's how we see it.
Reggie, I think Walt had the same thought process you did. And Noah, I'm excited for those live-action movies, too. Like, I kind of want to see what happens with Aladdin. I am so skeptical about the genie, but I'm excited to see what they do. I think it'll be, oh, look who's here early. Who wants to come
The dog's up here already.
You're early.
No, I'm excited for the live-action Aladdin. I'm hoping. There he is.
He had a bath last night.
Yeah,
he's all shiny.
Thank you. Thanks, Jeff. I appreciate that, buddy. There he is. Let's see if we can get him in the picture a little bit. There we go. He's not even in the picture now. There it goes. The dog always has to get in the videos before the end of the day.
The dog is whining.
But yeah, I'm excited for all that stuff. The Star Wars movies, the Marvel movies, the Disney live actions are coming. It's going to be great. Yeah, I didn't know that you travel vlogs. We'll look them up for sure and have to watch some of their videos for sure. But yeah, we'll see what we can do. I'm trying to get Melissa to do some live. I was going to say live stream. You can do a live stream by yourself too. There's another one. We'll put that on the list.
Oh no!
24 people. Is it 24 people watching? That's fantastic. Thank you, everybody.
Me and Cam can do a live stream. Right, buddy?
You know, Archangel, that's a good point, too. And you make an excellent point there, is the content can be really good, but if I'm not, I don't want to say connecting with the person, then I won't watch them. You know, you're right. You got to like them to want to watch them, right? Don't you agree? What are you laughing at? What?
Who are you, dog? This is Camden.
That's Camden. Hey, Rowan, welcome in.
Hey,
how are you?
We were just talking about you earlier, Marvel.
Oh, thank you, Downscale. I appreciate that. Everybody, if you could, while you're in here, if you could please hit that like button. It definitely helps the stream and the channel out. We appreciate it. Rowan, hope you're doing well.
Oh, that's awesome, John. He's going on his vacation January 14th, and he's going to do a vlog video at Disneyland.
Good, John. That'll be great.
Very cool.
Yeah, that'll be really cool. Absolutely. Yeah, vlogs are great too. But you're right. You gotta like the people that you're watching for you to be able to go back over and over again. The content can be great, but I have to have some sort of
kind of a
connection to them. Like, as much as I watch some of the other ones. See, that's what we're talking about with her, about what could go wrong. She just broke the dog's leg.
Dropped the dog.
She almost dropped the dog.
Look at his face. He's like,
good Lord.
I'm sorry, buddy.
And this is what you get on our live streams.
His eyes are all like bugging.
You okay, buddy?
He said it's okay.
I know. Mommy's terrible.
Rhiannon says hi to you.
Oh, thanks, Corey.
Thanks for coming, Corey. We so appreciate you coming in.
Yeah, we definitely do. Thank you. It means a lot. It means a lot to have everybody in here.
Absolutely.
But thank you, Corey. We definitely appreciate you stopping in. Thanks again, bud. For sure. Say hi to Stephanie and everybody else for us. But definitely everybody. Yeah, the dog is like, no, exactly, Jeff. She's trying to break the dog's leg, for crying out loud.
He's the one that cried to come up. It's his own fault.
That's fine. There you go, John. Make sure, everybody check out John's channel as well. He's going to be doing a live stream. That'll be cool. Absolutely. Yeah, I was glad to see Corey in here as well. That was really nice of him to stop in. Absolutely. Absolutely. But yeah, we have a lot of stuff coming up, and we're definitely going to make a concerted effort. And I think that was part of what it was last year with us, is there was a lot of things going on, and you know, our son was graduating college, and then he was moving out, and then our other son was getting ready to graduate high school, and Melissa started a new job last year, so it's been a lot of.
But we definitely have Twitter, and didn't you change the name?
What?
It
Twitter?
used to be Disney in the DNA. Did that?
Yeah, it's Mouse Talk 1.
Mouse Talk 1.
Mouse Talk 1 for Twitter.
Twitter handle.
And everybody knows our YouTube. And we're on Facebook too. And we actually have like 4,100 followers or subscribers on Facebook. We have a lot over there. Hey, thanks, Jeff. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's funny. Well, our youngest is graduating this May. He's graduating high school, and he's actually going to school down where you guys, or down in Florida. He's going down to Florida to go to school down there, right outside of Disney. So we're really really excited for that as well. It ought to be fun. Yeah, I think so, Jeff. And Jeff, we've been watching your videos and live streams, but you do great too. I think you just hit 1,000, or you're real close to hitting 1,000 subscribers as well. You've been doing wonderful. And one of these times we'll have to get you on, Jeff, one of our live streams as well. And I know Jeff's got one coming up this weekend. I forgot what you said it was called. Jeff, you can promote it if you want as well. Please do. I have no problem with that. I know you're having Meg on for kind of like a one-on-one, which I think will be really cool.
Fun. And the snowsberries taste like snowsberries.
Yeah, it's true. Oh my gosh, it's so funny. Yeah, guys, please hit that like button. We appreciate it. And there's nothing like this community. We're very lucky to have people that are very supportive, very nice. You know, knock on wood, we've been very lucky to keep the negativity out, the trolls. I think because they just don't care about our channel enough. But
fine with me.
Yeah, it's fine with me too. But it's been really nice. There you go, John. There's a subscriber for you already, buddy.
Hey.
That's good. Hey, Disney World Adventures, welcome in.
There.
Welcome in. It's good to see you. But they I read somewhere that they said, I don't know if you guys heard this, but they said they took down the Slinky Dog train trail. In other words, his tail, because they said it was a safety concern.
What?
Isn't that weird? Look, they took the
Oh,
tail
no,
off
he
of Slinky.
looks silly.
Don't you guys think that's kind of weird?
He looks silly without his tail.
That's weird. Isn't that weird? You guys, they took the tail off of Slinky Dog on the ride.
The bouncing, springy tails are gone from each back car. Oh, it looks silly.
Yeah, DizTube. That's what it's called, Jeff. Absolutely. Yeah, that'll be fun. I'll be there. I'll be sure to check it out.
Okay.
Yeah, it'll be fun. I want us all to grow too. Whether it's a slow growth, as long as I'm growing, I don't care. I just want to see that we're growing, and everybody else too. It's nice when you see people do great, like Meg. She's done fantastic. What? What's wrong?
No, he looks.
He's probably scared because you thought you were going to drop him.
Yes. Hashtag save Slinky.
It's crazy. I don't see how they said it was gonna. They said it was a safety concern, but I didn't think it swayed to the point that it was going to hit anybody.
Oh,
that's really weird.
That is. He looks foolish.
Well, yeah, you travel vlogs. I totally get that, but I guess when they thought about it, I wouldn't think that it would be. I don't know. I don't see the safety concern there, but I could be missing it.
Maybe it whacked and hit that guy in the back. I can see his head sitting there.
That's true. Maybe.
Well, they need to do something. He needs to have a tail. They need to figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, exactly. Me too, Brian. How am I going to hold on?
I agree. Yeah, Rowan, you're right. This community is the greatest. Rowan says this community is the greatest community that I'm a part of. Making a Disney YouTube channel is one of the best decisions in my life. I've met so many amazing people. Thank you.
Thank you. Right back at you.
We appreciate that, Rowan, for sure. We're honored to know you and everybody in here. It's always so much fun coming on here. You guys help to make our days bright.
Absolutely.
Yep, for sure. And Jeff, that's fine. Bouncing and creaking is one thing, but I guess I'm just missing it. I don't understand the concern. Did they think maybe it was going to break off and hit somebody?
Yeah, that's the only thing I can think.
That's fine.
Makes sense, but they did the testing. I mean, they should know if it's secure or not. I just find that to be unusual.
I guess downscale. I guess maybe that's what it is that they're in jeopardy of somehow getting hit by it, but I don't know.
We just live in a so happy world, so I guess they have to be overly cautious.
It seems like it, absolutely. I know. That's crazy.
But
we're hoping, the other thing we're hoping is when our son goes down in August to go to school, we're going to go, obviously we're taking him down, and we're hoping to spend a few days at Disney while we're down there. I know Disney Dan's going to be down there at the end of August, and a few other ones, and we're hoping to meet up with them. That'll be great, and we'll definitely do some vlogging while we're down there. I think that's going to be a lot of fun, for sure.
Us too, Dole Whip Dad. I think it just, whenever I'm on here, I don't even think about work, so it's actually a good thing, because whether your day was good or bad, you look forward to seeing our Disney YouTube family. That's for sure.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Yeah, downscale, that's a good point, too. I totally understand that. For one, we don't either. I wish I knew. You know, I got to give Meg credit. Let me give Meg props, because every time somebody comes on, for the most part, she's like, oh, hi, such and such, hi, such and such. And I'm like, how does she know their names?
She's still young. She can retain that kind of
true.
stuff.
I can't even remember my name sometimes.
We're like 20 years older than she is. We're going to use that excuse. 20 plus.
Brian, I guess that's what it is.
You're right, Chris. We won't bring it up again.
Yes, no mentioning of work. I actually had the day off, but I got to work Saturday.
Yeah, so that's not really.
Favorite park, Rowan? Mine is easily Magic Kingdom. By far, the other ones are fine, but it's Magic Kingdom. Yours?
By a hair, I think right now it's Epcot. It seems to fluctuate, but Magic Kingdom's right up behind it. I love all the parks. There's reasons for
all of them.
Years ago, I used to love Animal Kingdom best, which is unusual because now
it's probably your least favorite.
Yeah.
Favorite ride? Haunted Mansion. I mean, Haunted Mansion by far is number one. That's my favorite ride in all of Walt Disney World, period, is Haunted Mansion. It's the greatest to me. But right behind it is probably Flight of Passage or Everest. I think they're both fantastic. The technology of Flight of Passage is you can't compare it to anything else. But I just love the nostalgia and just the whole concept of Haunted Mansion. For me, it's my favorite. What about you?
I love Pirates. I love Spaceship Earth. I like Soarin'. I like Soarin' better before they changed it. Of course, Flight of Passage is amazing.
Yeah. Yep, it is.
there's so many things. I just, if it's a roller coaster, maybe not so much, but so much to love.
But that's it. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Flight of Passage for sure. Yep, we've been on there. And Miguel, we know you'll be down there in August. And hopefully this August, we're going to meet up for sure.
Yes.
That'd be great.
We're going to do a redo.
Yeah, there's so many different rides that are fantastic at the parks. I love them all.
Yeah, Flight of Passage is hard for me, Chris. It was actually my very first ride we went on when we did our trip this past summer, and it was a hard one to start out the trip with because I actually have to kind of half close my eyes when I'm on it because I'm such a wuss. Because I hate that dropping feeling like you're falling. I kind of get a little sick myself. So, but it is, definitely an amazing ride. I'll give it that. For the parts that I can keep my eyes open enough, it's pretty incredible.
Yep.
So,
but I gotta admit, the one thing I'll say, it's not my favorite ride, but I think I guess it is right up there. And it's not at Disney, but I gotta admit it. Over at Universal, the Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey ride is a fantastic, fantastic ride. It's along the same lines as Flight of Passage, but what makes it unique is the fact that that ride incorporates real set items in it. Real life set items, like the dragon that comes out on you and the spiders that come down. That ride incorporates both real life stuff and the simulator. I love that ride over at Universal. I know everybody's going to say, what, Universal? Why are we talking Universal? But the Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey ride might be the best ride I've ever been on.
And hasn't it been like 10 years since we've been there?
It's been a while, but
sadly,
it's still...
I had my eyes closed the entire ride. I was horrified, but I've gotten a little braver over time, so I want to give that one another shot. Oh, that's awesome, Brian. He got to ride Soarin' before it opened to the public. That is so awesome. Downscale,
I wouldn't say it's the only ride they have. I've heard Gringotts is pretty good, too. I'd like to do the Kong Skull Island over at Kong Skull Island. I can't say it. There's a few of them over there that I think are fun. But you're right. I mean, that's the only one that I think would be the only one that's that great.
Of course you can, John. Of course you can. We're Mouse Talk 1.
Yeah, sure, absolutely. I do. I think that ride was done really, really well. I don't know if you've ever done it downscale. I know they have it out in Universal Hollywood out there as well. If you ever get a chance, it's a great ride. It really is. But Disney, what makes Disney so great is okay, Universal has one or two, but everything about Disney is fantastic for the most part. I mean, there's a lot at Universal that goes from here down to here like that. It's not the same. I've never done that. I've never done that downscale, the Batman Robin coaster rethemed. I've never even seen it, actually.
The geriatric park.
The geriatric
park.
What's
that? What's the old folks ride? Which one, Brian? Those are probably something I would enjoy. I like the geriatric rides.
That's a good point, Chris. That's a good point. Do you read this?
Die Hard, the original Harry Potter movie. The hero spends the whole time running around the tower.
That's true. He does. Same guy.
That's hilarious.
Alan Rickman's in both of them.
Oh my gosh. God rest his soul.
Yeah.
Mm.
Right?
Yep.
You're a good boy. You're a good boy. Well, guys, we're coming up on an hour. I don't want to hold everybody on any longer. You're with everybody. Every blood cell in my body. Really?
Oh my god. Oh, that's funny though, until Nintendo Land opens. That's funny.
That's funny. Small world.
We've only been to Universal twice.
Oh, Jurassic Park.
It's been a long time. Oh, right.
Jurassic, geriatric.
Brian, you know how slow we are.
Yeah.
God.
But everybody...
I can't do the Jurassic Park ride though. I can't.
No.
It's drop.
Yeah, she doesn't like drops. She doesn't like speed. She doesn't like drops. She doesn't like heights.
Cool.
She doesn't like anything. But we are going to get ready and head out, everybody. Thank you very much for joining us tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed it. We have a lot of goals in 2019. Please don't hold us to them. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. We're going to do our very best. We're going to do some fun stuff this year, and hopefully you guys will come along for the ride. Thanks, Jeff. We definitely appreciate it. I'll see you on yours soon.
Yes.
And everybody, thank you again. Enjoy your 2019. We hope it's filled with happiness. We hope it's filled with a lot of positivity and a lot of great times. Obviously, we're always here to talk if anybody needs anybody to talk to. We're here to support everybody. And just like we always like to say, everybody, please take care of yourselves and each other. And we'll see y'all soon. And for those that don't know, please go out to Dreamers Empire, the live place. They do live streams throughout, lots of family-friendly live streams. Dean out there runs it. He does a great job. And subscribe to all the people in the channel. In the chat tonight. Lots of great channels. They're wonderful. They really do a great job. Let's just support everybody. And yes, Jeff, I agree. Let's crush 2019 together. I agree.
I love that.
Thank you all very much for joining us. Have a great week.
Good night,
and we'll talk to you
everybody.
soon. Bye, everybody.